You are listening to Fight Talk, brought to you by Dragon Fire Promotions. Thunderdome 11, Friday, July 3 at Metro City. I can't wait for this one. It's got a mix of mixed martial arts, Muay Thai, boxing, but also the 4 War Series, which is presented by SESH, Specialised Equipment Sales and Hire. There's 4 huge Muay Thai fighters, and I have one of them on the line right now. His name is Alex Amoroso. Alex, thanks for your time on Fight Talk.
No worries, thanks for having me, mate.
No worries at all. Now, tell me about your training. You train at Seldy's gym, and you train with Mark. So tell us what that is all about.
Yeah, well, I've been training out of Seldy's for about 4 years, and I've trained my whole life there. I fought under Seldy. It's been good. He's sort of taken me under his wing, and I've really learned a lot off him. He's put me through my paces every night at training, and sort of built me up to what I am today. And I'm always learning. I'm always taking sort of the best off him and adding to my fight game. It's always a pleasure training there with all the crew, plenty of experience, and good fighters have come out of there. And this is a great gym to be around.
What age did you start Muay Thai?
My first fight I was 16.
Yeah.
And I started a year before that, so I started when I was probably about 15.
So you obviously couldn't wait to get in there and start doing it.
Yeah, well, it didn't come naturally to me, but I just had a real love for it, and the more I did it, the more I just wanted to be in the gym, hitting the bags, and sort of picking Seldy's brain, and all the fighters that were there, I really looked up to them, so the more I went there, the more I just wanted to get into the ring and sort of show everyone what I've got and what I'd learned.
Was there something was someone that was involved in the sport, or did you watch in the ring that sort of made you think, yeah, I can do this, I want to do this?
I came across Seldy's gym just being around Morley, and I went in there and I did a couple of strength and conditioning sessions, and the whole sort of feel of the gym I really loved, and going there and trying Thai boxing, and then finding that I had sort of a passion for it, and I worked on that, and every single night at the gym we're just working on all my weaknesses and trying to make them better. And like I said, Seldy took me under his wing, and he's just sort of been grooming me into the best fighter that I am today.
What's your record at the moment, Alex?
15 fights, 12 wins, 3 losses, 4 wins by knockout.
Fantastic. So you're obviously off to a great start in your career. But tell us something. How far do you want to go in the sport?
I want to take it as far as I can go with it. I want to fight the best fighters, and I sort of want to get my name out there and my gym's name out there. So I want to be the best. I want to win world titles. I want to represent Australia at the ISMA Games, and really sort of just take it all as it comes.
Now, I love the format of this setup at Thunderdome. It's basically you turn up to the weigh-in, you don't know who you're fighting, you draw the name of the hat, and then you've got 3 potential opponents. Do you have any preference of opponent, or you said you don't care, you just want to get in there and do it?
I think it's a great setup as well. It really sort of gets all the fans involved, and no one knows who they're fighting, and it's a good test for us fighters. As far as the fighters, I'd like to fight any of them. They're all high caliber, and they've all sort of established their names in the weight class and around the circuit. All of them have their strengths and weaknesses. Ben Kant's a great fighter, and he really sort of set his name as a real contender against Lloyd Dean. He really went to work, and unfortunately he lost, but he gained a lot of respect from everyone from that fight, and it was a pleasure to watch. He really grinded and gave it a good shot. I've seen Tim Levin's fight quite a few times, and like I said again, he's got some good hands, and he's not afraid to get in there and grind. And same as Liam, he's fought a couple of guys from our gym, and he's got a big heart, and he's not afraid to get in there and get hit a couple of times either. So it'll be a pleasure to fight any of them. They'll all be a good test, I'm sure. We're all there to win it, so everyone's going to give their all and fight to the final bell, I'm pretty sure.
It's interesting when you go into training camp. I want to ask you how training's going, but are you preparing in a way where you're spending time working on if you're facing Ben, Tim, or Dan, or is there a certain strategy in your training in this camp?
Obviously, being the foreman at the end of the year, if this qualification is successful, your fitness is really key, as well as working on your technique and your sparring and clinch every night. But your fitness, I think, is should be at the top of your list. But as far as all the fighters are concerned, everyone's got their own strengths and weaknesses, and me and my camp in Seldy, we've got our game plan sort of intact, and we're working on that just in case the situation arises for whoever I fight. So we've always got a solid base, and I always resort back to my training and my technique and my speed. So we know whichever fighter that I draw, we know that we have that game plan to fall back on, and if things change, if things don't go to plan in the ring, there's an injury or things aren't working, we're always real versatile and we can change it up and take the fight as it comes.
No, that's fantastic. And the other thing as well, I want to just put together a good plug. I want you to give a final message to your potential opponents for Dragonfire's Promotions Thunderdome 11.
A final message? What can I say? I think I'm looking forward to it just as much as everyone else is. It's good to be confident. I'm not a cocky fighter, but I'm confident in my skills and I'm confident in my abilities. I'm not going there to lose, so I'm there to put on a good show. Big thanks to the promoters for having me on the show, and to all the sponsors, and also a huge thanks to Mark Selden and Selden's Thai Boxing Gym in Morley, and my own sponsors as well. So Peter McCora and Sterling Health Professionals, they've done heaps for me with my training, a few of my injuries that I've had over my career so far, and also with training gear, and also Richard Davis at Ring Sport. They've just opened up a new store south of the river as well as the one north of the river, so anything with training gear and gloves, shin pads, everything, they're a great sponsor to have, and I appreciate all their contributions to my career so far.
No, that's brilliant, Alex. So again, Thunderdome 11, Friday, July 3 at Metro City. The 4 War Series presented by SESH, Specialised Equipment Sales and Hire. I can't wait for this one. If you haven't seen a Thunderdome event before, get down on this. But this will be the 11th event. It's fantastic. Alex, thank you very much for your time on Fight Talk, and I can't wait for fight night.
Thanks for having me, mate. It's been a pleasure.